obviously the first question would be, where have I been? A lot has happened in the year. Within a year, I had to deal with my son's diagnosis. My son was diagnosed with autism and ADHD, so a lot comes with that. You just don't get a diagnosis and then everything just goes into plan. You have to find doctors, specialists. You go through them like, this isn't working, what can we do? So a lot of things weren't working. My son wasn't doing well in school, and it was really affecting me because I was getting literally like emails every day of how bad he was struggling in school. And I was like, I really can't come as my authentic self. And I also wasn't ready to share my struggles with everyone, because for me, unlike other people, I would love to first deal with my struggle and then share my learnings. I don't know if you understand this. Share my learnings of the struggle, because I know myself as a teacher. I see myself as a teacher, and I always want to teach by sharing my experiences. So when I'm kind of dealing with something, I really can't share it without me having a solution to say, okay, this is what I went through. This is the type of solutions that I had, and this is what I chose, and this is what happened. So I had to find a school for my son. I had to change his doctor because his developmental pediatrician was moving to the UK. So now I had to find another one. And luckily we found this amazing pediatrician who also has a child with autism, which was just amazing. And he told us, like, this is going to be our journey and not just your journey, because I know how it feels like. I know what you guys are going through. And my mother was just a champion through it all. So an update, my mom and I, hands on, we went to different therapists. My son now is in speech therapy. He has the sass and attitude for days, which we are all loving. I feel like both of his families are just enjoying him. We're just enjoying the talkative, the sassiness. The teacher's just happy he's doing so well, and I can't wait to share more of that experience, especially with my mom. I want to get her on to my channel to like share her experiences also with mine. That is like something that I want to do in this channel. I want to educate a lot of young mothers about having children with invisible disabilities, also sharing how I've learned to deal with things and how my mom has taught me to deal with things, because she is my son's primary caregiver. So it's very important that she also helps me with articulating myself much better when it comes to taking care of him, and also how we have been each other's very strong support systems through everything, because she's been my ultimate rock. Another thing would be how my life has changed since then. I was going through the most, and this is something I was literally on survival mode last year. That's why I couldn't put out a video. I was on survival mode. And the thing is, let me kind of explain what survival mode is. Survival mode is when you are living your life to survive. You are sleeping enough so that you can be able to work, so you can be able to, even though you're not productive in your best way, you push to be productive. You do your work. You literally giving yourself the bare minimum, but you're just pushing through it all. You just on autopilot, survival mode. As long as I'm getting shit done, that's good. You're not even eating healthy. You're not even practicing self-care. You are literally living your life so you can get through the day. And that's what I was doing for the whole of last year, most of last year actually. I was just trying not to just fall apart. I was basically, do you know when you see an object that's like being kept together with like staples and like strings and like plasters, where it literally needs to be dissolved and put back piece by piece? And that was what I was going through. I was trying so much to do all the things that I've tried to teach in my channel, like self-care meditation. I stopped meditating because my anxiety was so crippling that sleeping was so hard. Closing my eyes was so hard. It was such a toxic environment for me and the person that I was dating at the time. And that's why it did not work out. I think not mostly actually, no. But it was part and parcel of that relationship not working out. And I had to also learn how to stop trying to survive and learn to actually live my life. I carried so much guilt. I carried so much guilt from not living with my son. I thought I was over it, but I didn't. I wasn't. So that resulted in me feeling so much pain that I didn't understand, and so much guilt that I associated with having fun without him or living my life without my son, that I carried it so much that when I was in therapy and they were like, why don't you do that? And I'm like, I don't know why I'm not doing that. And it was like, oh my God, I don't want to cry. Shit, man, it's so early. But it was like one of the things that I was trying to deal with so hard that I didn't know was like being in the way of me living my life. I thought, I was like, I'm doing well, what do you mean? But deep down inside, I was like feeling so guilty. And that's where like most of my anxiety came from, when I was like, I would enjoy myself, I would do stuff for myself, and then the guilt comes in at like 2 a.m, 1 a.m. Now I can't sleep and I'm so anxious. So it was me learning about living my life, not being on survival mode, not caring so much about not necessarily what people thought, but what I thought of myself. I had to deal with a lot of negative self-talk. And I know I'm the biggest person to say, like, especially with my friends, whenever negative self-talk comes in, pretend that voice is me. I always say that to my friends. Pretend like it's your friend telling you the same thing. Would I say that to you? And one of my friends was like, no, you would never. Like, why are you saying it to yourself? And I had to like deal with it with a lot of therapy, to just decide what is the life that I wanted to live for myself. And I had to have a lot of conversations with my mom and say, this is what I'm dealing with right now. I need your help to understand these feelings. I need your help to speak about these feelings openly. And she's been a great help. Mostly by saying, what are you worried about? Like, Katla's doing amazing in school. You're paying for it. You're making sure he's getting all his medication, all his therapy. You're making sure that he gets the best doctors. And you can tell but by the progress that he's made in the past 6 months that he's doing so amazing. So I'm so proud of myself, and I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of my mom. I'm just proud of us. I'm just so proud. These are like happy tears. They're not sad tears at all. These are like happy, grateful tears. And all of those emotions resulted in me feeling very unmotivated. I was so unmotivated in my work, in making friends, in investing also in other relationships in my life, like not pouring back into anyone's cup because my cup wasn't as full. So I wasn't able to give my best. I was just doing stuff just to get them out of the way. So I couldn't produce content. I couldn't teach. I couldn't do the things that I love. I lost so much interest in the things that I love. I love and I enjoy watching YouTube videos, but it was so hard for me to get through like a 5-minute video on YouTube. I was like just out of it. And I needed to put a plan in place. And that plan was, do I want to be in the same space this time, next year? Hell no. I didn't. I wanted different struggles. Like, there's this thing of next level, like new level, new demons. I needed a new fight. I was tired of the same fight. I was tired of the same people. I was tired of the same environment. And I was like, the only way this can change is if I change something in me. And those changes happened in a way of a new job, a new place. So I got a new place, darling. A new man. And what else did I get? A new look on life. I am such a different person and I have such new struggles. I have new struggles now. I have brand new struggles, honey. I do not mess with the old struggles. Like, if you are looking for the old me, she's not sure, honey. This is the new me. This is the person that I choose to be. No one now has that much influence in my energy, you know? Oh, that is nice. No one has that much influence in my energy. Okay, I need to quote that. Yeah, I'm good. So what can you look forward to into the channel? What are the things that you can look forward to? And to my new subscribers, I know this is so late, but welcome. We are going to have so much fun. The Sunflower Gang knows that we are all about light and just spreading wellness through the comments and everywhere. So welcome. What to expect? So what I want you to expect is a lot more self-care tips, a lot more learnings on mental wellness, and a bit more of like vlogs into my life and me sharing myself with my family, and a lot more of my son. I want to teach a lot of people about autism, the whole thing of dealing with parenting of children with invisible diagnoses like disabilities, and how, for example, you can deal with that. I'm very excited to do that. I'm going to have my mom on the channel, which is very exciting. Most of that video would probably be in Xhosa because I want her to be able to express herself. Doing it in English would just defeat the purpose of the video. Those are the things that you should expect. You should expect consistency, because I feel like you deserve consistency for still being here. Aibo, you are still here. You are still here with me. Aibo. And what else should you expect? A lot of quotes. A lot of things, like people always want a motivational content, which is I try to do but I'm not good at, but I will share like certain quotes that have inspired me to like do certain videos, or certain quotes that have inspired me to produce certain content, because it's about to be a beautiful year. It's a beautiful time and we are such amazing, beautiful people. So please, if you love this video and you're happy that I'm back, please share with your friends. Tell them the Sunflower Gang is back. And there's a quote that I'm going to try and remember, that I am trying to quote right now. And it says, there is no one that has responsibility over my life. My life is mine. and I have ownership and responsibility over my life. This is very powerful in a way of, I think I said it in one of my Facebook live videos, that you are your own God, you are your own Satan, you are your own yin and yang, and you should be aware of the things that influence you into the bad, that influence you into the good, and know that either way you are responsible. You choose. It is a choice to do nothing, and it is a choice to get up and do something. The results of doing nothing are there. The results of doing something are there. And even if we mess up, we learn, we move, and we keep shining. Either way, there will be something that is happening, and you will be control. And once you know and you feel like you're responsible for your life, you will see, okay, that's where the habits come in, the rituals. So I'm very excited about the channel. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my God. So have a lovely, wonderful day. And remember, don't be so hard on yourself. You are enough.